Are Democrats right to be nervous about Pennsylvania?
No, I mean, like whatever the polls are, it's like this is exactly what I've been expecting. And this is what I've been saying the same thing since 2016. I've always been saying that when Trump is on the ballot, it's going to be very, very close. And that's what I said in 2016. And of course, Secretary Clinton lost. And then in 2020, I said the same thing when polls really thought that Joe Biden was going to have 5 points. And I'm like, no, this is never going to be a 5-point race. And then, of course, it was very close. And now I've been predicting whether it was Joe Biden or where now that it is the Vice President Harris. I knew that was going to be close. And here we are, and we're some 24 days out now. That's exactly what I've been expecting.
Okay, you've taken an interesting approach to this. You've campaigned across Pennsylvania, and you've gone to places like Somerset County, where Donald Trump won by 56 points 4 years ago. He's definitely going to win big there again. But with relatively few votes there, what's the big idea behind the strategy of trying to cut into his margin in places like Somerset instead of trying to drive up turnout in more populous places where we know Democrats will do well?
Yeah, well, there's some history to this, and let me explain. When 2012 when Romney, there was Republican margins there in counties just like Somerset, and that was in the 60s. And now people were like, yeah, okay. So when Trump is running, I have to expect that it's going to have that same situation. And Trump created in the 80s. And that's wild. That's never been witnessed. And then now somebody might think, well, Somerset's very small. That surely shouldn't matter. It's like, well, whatever happens in Somerset, you can multiply that to 57 because there's 57 other small counties all across Pennsylvania that's going to have the similar kinds of thing. And we have to jam them up. And to me, for Democrats, the key is in the margin. It's never about turning Somerset red. That's never going to happen. Certainly not in my lifetime, probably. But what I will say that it's like we can't afford to lose 80-20, 80-20, 80-20 times 57. So we have to, it would be a significant victory if we can push those margins down into the 60s.
Okay, a relatively smallish county that we're all going to be watching and obsessed with on election night this year, Erie County. In 2016, Donald Trump carried that
Erie,
county by about 2,000 votes in 2016. In 2020, Biden carried the county by about 1,500 votes. Why is this spot, which is just off Interstate 79, north of you, why is it so fickle? Why are they the way they are?
Well, it's not that they're fickle, because I think in 2016, Donald Trump really made his case to Erie more and more successfully than Secretary Clinton may have done that. And Secretary Clinton, I think she focused too much time in Philadelphia and just Pittsburgh. There's a lot of other parts in Pennsylvania. And then Joe Biden, and my campaign manager in 2016 was the manager for Pennsylvania for Joe Biden. And I'm like, hey, you gotta bring Joe Biden to Erie and to pieces like Cambria and Bucks County. And he did that. And I've always been saying this, that Erie picks the winner of Pennsylvania, and then Pennsylvania picks the president. And because Pennsylvania is a smaller version of America, that's in terms of the urban and rural and suburban. And Erie County is the smaller version of that is kind of like Pennsylvania. And that's why I think Erie is the ultimate kind of bellwether county, certainly in Pennsylvania. And I would put that, if not the top one in the nation, or certainly within the top 5.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.